the one, the only, Ben Sion.
Good evening and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Daily Double. So continue with Succah, Perek Daled, Mishnayos Chet and Tet. Mishnah Chet states, Halal v'Simcha Shmona. Halal and Simcha, Halal, saying Halal, and Simcha refers to Simchas Yom Tov. The mitzvah of Simchas Yom Tov applies all 8 days, not just on the day of, not only on Sukkot, it's also on Shmini Atzeres, and Halal also you say on Shmini Atzeres. Malamid shechayv adam ha'halal v'simcha v'kod Yom Tov ha'achron shel Chag kishar kol yemos Chag. You're obligated, like on Shmini Atzeres, you're obligated just like you're obligated things on Sukkot. Sukkah Shiva Ketzad. How is the mitzvah of Sukkah 7 days? Gamar Malacha leyatir Sukkah. Even though on the 7th day you finish eating in the Sukkah, you shouldn't undo your Sukkah. Aval, because still you want to go and eat. Let's say you want to eat something that's chayiv in Sukkah, you want to eat it close to Shkia, you're going to have to eat in your Sukkah. Since a lot of your main kalim, like your chairs and your tables and things like that, are already in the Sukkah, some people put their beds there, you start taking this stuff out once 3:30 in the afternoon hits, in order to prepare for Shmini Atzeres, because technically Chol Hamoed, you're allowed to prepare for Yom Tov, and it's more kavod Yom Tov than Chol Hamoed, so you want to bring your stuff inside, and on Yom Tov you have everything prepared. Tet, Nisach Hamayim Ketzad. Nisach Hamayim is special korban that's brought only on Sukkot. We'll talk more in Iyam Mitzvah on what the idea behind Nisach Hamayim is, but the libations of the water, Ketzad, Lochus Shel Zav, Machzekeh Shlosh Lugim, Hayam Mamalim Min HaShiloch. It would fill up a container, a gold container, with 3 lugim of mayim. Which is not that much, not that big amount of water. He would fill up from the Shiloh, which is a stream near the base of Mikdash. Shagil l'shar mayim, when they came to the entrance to come into the base of Mikdash, the water, tiku ve'riu ve'tiku, they blew the shofar, tkiya shua tkiya, Allah bekevesh, the person who was pouring the water on the mizbeach, he would go up on the ramp, upana l'smolo, he would turn left. Shnei svalim shal kesev hayusham. There were 2 holes made out of silver over there. One for the Nisach Hamayim and one for Nisach Hayayin. Rabbi Yehuda, right, every korban was accompanied by wine libations. Rabbi Yehuda Omer shel sid hayu. They actually were not made out of silver. They were made out of plaster. Ela shayu mushkar. And plaster is sort of white, but they would be sort of blackened like silver. Mushkar b'nei hayayin, because water got on both of them. Right, they weren't so careful. The wine got on both. The holes were right next to each other. They were like the 2 nostrils in your nose, right next to each other. One was a little wider and one was a little narrower. The one that was wider was the one for the wine, because wine pours out slower. Water moves faster. So therefore, they wanted, when they poured the wine and the water at the same time, to arrive at the bottom of the yesod of the mizbeach, foundation of the mizbeach, where it would flow out into the fields at the same time. They would empty out at the same time. The one closest to the west side, closest to the heichal, was water. Mizrachi shel yayin, the one to the east was wine. Ira shel mayim l'soch shel yayin, shel yayin l'soch shel mayim yatsa. If you switched, you did it in the wrong hole, but you have your yotzer. Yehuda argues on a couple of things. Below him manaseh kol shmona. He said it wasn't shlosha lugim; it was 1/3 that 1 log of water. And the Tanakama holds it was only done during the 70th of Sukkot. He holds it was also done on Shmini Atzeres also. L'manaseh omrim lo hagbe yadecha. The person, they had a tradition, and whoever was doing the Nisach Hamayim, they would say, pick up your hands. One time, it was a Tzeduki, who was a Kohen, and instead of pouring it in the hole, he poured it on his feet. Or they all threw their astrogim, and they were very upset. Therefore, they wanted to pick up your hand to show that you're actually pouring it in the hole. That's the conclusion of today's share. Stay tuned for Iyam Mitzvah, and we'll discuss what is the special mitzvah of Nisach Hamayim. It's halacha l'moshe v'sinah, the Gemara derives. Halacha l'moshe v'sinah. What is the special korban that was brought on Sukkot? We'll talk about that. Iyam Mitzvah coming up next.